Alright guys, so today I'm gonna try to share with you 5 tips and tricks for Valheim that you might not have heard before. I know, right? I've watched a lot of videos and stream myself. There's a lot of, cool, neat tricks that you might have been seen. And yet, there's a few tricks that I think are really like lifesavers, and I'd never hear about them. And I shared some of them with my friend earlier today, and he was like, man, you need to share those. You need to make a video and share those tricks because, like me, he watched a lot of those videos and he haven't heard those tricks. So I'm going to share one really easy, simple trick for you. You need feathers, right? But you don't want to waste your precious arrows or make wooden arrows and carry them with you. But you could carry this because it's really useful. Really, really useful. As in, you can also... Of course, there's no bird. Harvest feathers with it. Thanks, gang. So yeah, that's my first tip and tricks for Valheim. Use the harpoon to harvest feathers. Trust me, it's worth it. Alright, tip number 2. You're in the plains, you're fighting a lox, and you could run away from it, You could try to harpoon it, you can shoot at it, all these, whatever you want. You can also like go melee, but it's really hard. But I have a trick for you, something that like kind of makes you immune to them and lets you fight them without taking damage, in theory. But it's still really hard to pull off. But when it works, it's really rewarding. So here's the trick. Instead of running away from them, come on, cooperate please. After they do that, jump on their head right after that attack. And you keep pressing forward, and for a while you'll have a window where you just keep attacking. And that's how you kill loxes. You're welcome. Okay, so let's talk about movement penalty. Okay, -5 if I hold a weapon, -5 if, or -10 if I hold a shield, -20 even sometimes, -5 per piece of armor. You see, I only carry 2. That shows you how much I do not want that. You have also like armor from this here. You see, I have 0 armor. I'm home. I'm farming. Let's say I'm getting my honey, or I'm farming for food, or I'm sorting stuff because I came back from an adventure. My point is, you do not need armor. Look how faster I can walk around. Like my stamina do not like drain as fast, I think. Regardless, my point is, do not need your armor when you're home. And if you go out, okay, unless you go in the mountain, I'm gonna go in the mountain right now. Hopefully I get attacked. You do not need an armor. You're here. I do not need to consume because I still have it. Because I'm trying to record this for a while now. So you're here outside in the mountain and you need to go from point A to point B. You're gonna run way faster if you do not have your weapon out. And see, oh no, I get attacked. See, I should have parried, but I missed my parry and I attacked quickly enough. Point is, you do not need your armor. You just need a good shield. You need to learn to parry, and the rest of the time, press R to quickly holster your stuff and move around quicker and faster. And also, if you like the idea of beating the game without an armor, stop by my Twitch channel anytime for the next few weeks. I guess I'll try to do a playthrough of this. I'm at like episode 5, I think. Naked Vic, if you want to look it up. Twitch .tv/Oxney. Come say hi, and yeah, I'm shamelessly advertising in my first video, because why not? Yeah, that's the trick. Do not wear your armor. It's irrelevant. It's useful, but it's irrelevant. It's not necessary. Alright guys, so here's another trick. So as of April 26, it might get patched at some point, but unless they fix that, and they didn't say anything in the patch note, last time I checked, you could kill a golem, okay, without them ever getting up. They will remain in that position as long as you stay far away from them. You can kill them without them ever getting up. Sometimes they might get up. They might get the animation of being like stuttered, because they are, but they're gonna just like stay up or go back in that prompt position, and you can kill them without ever getting in danger. Not that getting what they drop matters for now, because you cannot do anything with it, but you can kill golems without putting your life in danger, just by spotting them. And if you get close enough, I'm gonna try to do that without, you know, see, we're close enough, we can see the name and we can see exactly and how much HP they have. So I'm just gonna keep on shooting, and at some point I'm gonna kill the golem. So I'm gonna fast forward until this point, because it's gonna get boring and I might get attacked by wolves. Level 15 bow, that shows you how many times I died recently. So there you go, you can kill golems. Easy peasy. You can kill golems and collect those crystals that one day might be useful for something. If you know what they're being used for, please let me know in a comment. Okay, so in terms of tips, one of the most important tips I would say is make a garden and start it as soon as possible, as early as possible in the game. Go in the Black Forest, find some carrots, go in the swamp, find some turnips, and as soon as you can, as soon as you hit the brown edge and you can make the cultivator, make it. Okay? And I'm not kidding. This is one of the most important tips I can ever give you. Become a farmer. No kidding. It's not about being a Viking. It's about building stuff and becoming a farmer. Okay. Also, tips to plant stuff in a line. Just press right or left without moving the mouse. You press right or left a little bit. You click. You click. Every time you press left or right a little bit, you click. That's it. You're planting in a row. Make sure you have stamina. Make sure you eat. Make sure you have the rested buff. And just don't think about it. If you put wood or stone or whatever in your garden, the only thing it's gonna make, it's gonna prevent plant from growing. The same way if you put them side by side, they won't grow. You don't have to distance them that much, but once again, just make a big garden and don't care about it, and you can like do that. You can also run if you click fast enough. You can also run and just do it. Like at some point when you get used to it, you do it without even thinking. Like I'm not thinking. Like I've done it too many times. Another trick while I'm here with the farming, go watch videos that teach you how to make a boar machine. Okay, once you got a boar machine, I'm going to show you what it does. It gives you meat. You can't get quote-unquote infinite meats. There is like a cap on how many boars you can have. But if you make them breed far enough from the other ones, they can breed infinitely. There is plenty of YouTube videos. Credit to those. You know, there's Spark, Fire Spark 81, and also Broadband. I think I've seen videos. It's kind of a mix of both. I can show you like a little bit quickly in action what it looks like. Not like that. Oh, perfect. So also, I used to have a little garden. I was like, that's not enough. We're gonna expand. Um, oh, dojo. Not here for the dojo. I'll just show you the meat farm. But basically, yeah, make a meat farm, make a farm, and most importantly, I'm gonna show you quickly after I show you how this works. Basically, you throw carrots, you throw them at the wall, they fall on this thing, they reproduce. Make sure you have 1 star or preferably 2 stars, and there you go. Also, I'm gonna quickly warp to my base to show you the one other thing you absolutely need. Okay, so this might be the last tip, but at the same time it should be the first tip. When you start the game, at the very, very, very beginning of the game, I would say the only thing that matters, the only thing you should aim for, I said be a farmer, be a gardener, be, you know, be an apicultor. Okay, get bees. You want to get as many bees. You find hives in buildings, okay, abandoned buildings, in the meadows. You can find hives in there, and the more honey you have, the better. And all the food that you have, okay, even the best food gives you 4 HP per tick. The honey gives you 5, and eventually honey is gonna let you make medicine and potions. So as soon as you start the game, besides all the other objectives that you can give yourself, my one advice would be get honey and use it. It's one of the best food. Eventually at the end of the game, it doesn't give you that much HP, you know, only 20, that's not much. You better eat something that only gives you 4 HP per tick but gives you 80. It's common sense. But at the beginning of the game, use it not so much as food but as medicine. Okay, this is how I do my setup. I have 3 food and medicine here. At the beginning of the game, I would have something like this with like all my junk food and this, and in combat I would go and use 2 food and wait so that as I fight, if I get hit or something and I'm in danger, I hit the honey, get my 5 HP per tick, and then boom, come back in the fight. So that would be my top advice. I would end the video on this. Get honey, be a farmer, make sure you build, make sure you use all your tools, and don't be afraid to use the harpoon. Thank you so much for watching. If you appreciate it, if you learned something, please share, please like, you know, all that jazz. It's my first time doing a video like this, so I would really appreciate if you can, you know, share and tell your friend. You know, that's how it, you know, it all works. In any cases, thank you so much for watching. You have a nice rest of your day. You take care. Hopefully we'll see each other pretty soon. Until then, life is short. Make the most out of it. You take care. Bye-bye.